What's going on, YouTubers? This is MrKonDumb from MegaDuel009's channel, and it's going to be teching the meta for this week. Today, I'm going to be discussing Chaos, because it won the most recent YCS, I believe, with Courtney Waller, I believe his name is. Good job. Definitely a very unique build, and a good meta call for sure, because we are running in a tour guide, herder, stuff needs to be in the graveyard for stuff meta, and this is a very viable deck against this kind of meta. So, mainly, it doesn't have an exact game plan. What it is, it's play lights and darks, good beaters, be able to drop stuff like Blackluster Soldier, and be able to drop things much like Chaos Sorcerer, like this guy right here, and just other good cards like that. So, I'm going to give you guys a couple tech picks. Alright, so, this isn't a tech pick, but basis of a lot of decks right now are tour guide. And for sure that this deck is no exception to it. Tour Guide into Sangan makes a Leviair, and that's a great play because you can special summon your remove from play targets that you've removed from Chaos Sorcerer and BLS. So, let me get into a couple card choices. Tragodia. This is a seen card very well. Chaos enjoys having lights and darks in the graveyard, so you can pitch monsters from your hand to the grave and take over their monsters. Then you can exceed, you can synchro if it's a tuner, and then you can, if you pitched a light and you use this to synchro up, then you have a BLS online. Or it's 2 cards to get a BLS and a synchro up, maybe even a Stardust. Like if you take a level 4, light tuner, Hyper Synchron or something, I think is the only one really. Plus Tragodia gets you level 8 Stardust or Scrap Dragon. Remove the 2, drop BLS, and wham bam thank you ma'am. That should be a good game right there. Alright, so next card. Sangan we already talked about. Summoner Monk, it's an okay tech pick. You can do that Sacred Crane Chaos deck. Summoner Monk plus Sacred Crane. I didn't think about that till just now. Sacred Crane is just a card where when it's special summon, you get to draw a card, and it's a level 4. So Summoner Monk, ditch a spell, get Sacred Crane. Overlay, you have Utopia. Utopia is another light target. Utopia plus Summoner Monk. Or Summoner Monk Sacred Crane is a light and dark. You'll eventually probably, what's it called? You'll negate 2 attacks with the Utopia, and that'll have your dark and the light, which being Sacred Crane, in the graveyard for BLS. Utopia is the dark as well, so that's a BLS right there. Or another light target, since not too many lights around in a Chaos deck, it's more darks. You can also use Steel Storm Roach, that's a dark, if you're running more light than dark, like a Light Sworn Twilight build. Next card, Zephyros. I haven't really seen this many Chaos decks. It's very good if you dump it in the grave for some reason, or if it gets hit in the grave. You special summon it, and oh, look at that, you can bounce back BLS, I guess. And then you can summon them again and remove more stuff. So let's say you remove one off the first effect, and then you bring him back out after bouncing him, then you can attack twice. So that's a really, really good card advantage right there. Card Trooper, not that bad. It's not a dark or light, so it doesn't help the deck directly. But through its effect, if you're running a more monster-based Chaos build, which is always good. I think Courtney Waller ran a lot of monsters. Card Trooper, definitely a good card. Mill 3, you're more than likely going to hit lights and darks. You can run it at 2 now. When destroyed, you can draw a card, which is great as well. Goes up to 19 when you mill 3, but you can mill up to 3, so you can do 1, you can do 2, or you can do 3 if you're running out of cards for some reason. Like if you have 3 cards left in your deck and you only want to mill 2, I don't know why you're even milling at this point, but you can mill 2, and then you can have Card Trooper get destroyed or something, and then you can draw the 3rd card. Okay, now, well, let's finish up the darks, I suppose. DD Crow. Always a good card. Matches very well with the effect failures, because you can just ditch the crow, ditch the effect failure. Like let's say they're trying to reborn something through an effect. You do the DD Crow, or you do the effect failure first to negate the effect, and then it's like, well, okay, sure, whatever. And then, oh, well, that ruins that. And then you DD Crow if they want a monster reborn. Just a good defense. Kinkabio, run this probably at 1. It's dark target. So that's good. And its effect is, let me read it for you. This card cannot be special summoned. It returns to the owner's hand during the end phase of its turn as normal summon or flipped face up. When this card is normal summon or flipped face up, you can special summon one level 1 monster from your graveyard. When this card is removed from the field, remove from play that monster. Alright. Okay, I can understand. What the fuck is that for? Ba-ba! That's a free formula synchron. It says when that card was removed from the field, remove from play this monster. Okay, sure, that's fine. But then your formula sync is a light, so you make up for that light, and then you get to draw, which is also nice. So if you've used your effect failure already, you can draw Pinkabio next turn, searched out by Sangan, which is cool too. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, light monsters. That's more important. Thunder King is running everything right now. Pretty good card overall. You can, stop searches and you can negate special summons, synchro summons, exceed summons, all that stuff. It's great. 1900. Force to be reckoned with. Another card. Cyber Dragon, 2100. Light, level 5, special summon if you control no monsters and your opponent does. Good way to get rid of Thunder King if you're facing an opponent's Thunder King. Because they're either going to negate it or they're going to lose it by battle. But if they don't negate it, they're probably going to destroy it with your spells and trap. So that's why you can Cyber Dragon safely. If it comes out safe, it's not going to be out for long. But you really have to know when to use Cyber Dragon and when not to. Mainly, it's to just get rid of the Thunder King for free. Alright, so, yeah, that's good. That's pretty accurate. I mean, even if they don't have the Thunder King, drop it when they have a token. That's free 2100 beater right there. Okay, these cards come hand in hand, and these are going to be the last two cards I'm going to feature today. Chaos and Master. It's a level 3 light warrior tuner. 1500, 1000. When this card is destroyed by an opponent, destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can special summon one level 5 or higher monster with 1600 or less attack from the deck. That's pretty good. 1500 is not that impressive, though. How you do it is use Econs, Book of Moons, stuff like that. You can destroy stuff that you know is low attack, or low attack or low defense even. It's a very, very good card. Chaos, and it says Chaos in it, so, I mean, that says, well, hey, I'm going to benefit this deck somehow. But 1600 or less attack has to be level 5 or higher, so you're really limited on some choices. But the choice that I'm going to show you is going to be very beneficial to you guys. Sphere of Chaos. Okay, this is the card you're going to search out with Chaos and Master. It's a level 5 Dark Machine type. When this card is face up on the field, its attribute is also treated as light. So that's pretty good. Once per turn, this card cannot be destroyed by battle. When this card is tribute summoned, you can add one level 3 monster from your deck to your hand. So that can search out Chaos and Master. That's very good. The stats, not that great. 1600 and 0. But it can't be destroyed by battle once per turn, which is kind of nice. So, what do you add with the level 3 adding ability? Well, you can do Chaos and Master. What else can you do? Well, I guess you could do Card Trooper. Sure, that's fair. Sangan. Sure, that's good. What else could you possibly add? What is it? Oh, that's right, Tour Guide. Yeah, that's pretty broken, I think. If you have Tour Guides, and if you want to search out Tour Guide, there's your answer. Another good thing about this Spheres of Chaos, this isn't the deck at all that I'm featuring today, but the 40-card monster deck, Gallus OTK, where it requires Gallus, what's it called? Kawaki Miro, Doom, and then Gen X Ally Birdman. Oh, by the way, this card searches out all 3 of those cards. So this is a very, very good card to have in that deck. You can also run Battle Faders in this deck if you want to use the Sphere of Chaos engine. I didn't put that picture in just because I'm pretty sure most of you guys know what a Battle Fader looks like. If you're playing Dark Worlds, you can always just ditch the Battle Fader and fuel it for your BLS. You know, it's just simple cards that you guys know. Gores, I didn't feature that because, everybody knows that card already, and most people are going to run it in all decks anyways. But yeah, that's about it. I'm coming up on 10 minutes here, well, pretty soon, I guess. And this is the part where I ask you guys a question. Usually only one person answers. Drax Kamone, thank you so much for, commenting on everything. I really, really appreciate it, you guys. If you guys leave some comments, Drax Kamone is doing a great job at that. And this is obviously a huge total shout out. I've been talking to him, and he's saying that he's going to start getting some content up. I will definitely let you guys know when he starts putting content up, how good the content is, and all that stuff. I will assure you guys that, I mean, if you guys like my content, I'm sure you'll like his content. He kind of has the same wavelength of thinking as me and Megadool do, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy his content once it's out. He said he was going to be doing some Dueling Network videos, and I can't wait to see what kind of fun decks that he's going to put up on Dueling Network and just troll people for days. I hope you guys enjoyed today. I'm sorry it was a little rushed. I just took a little break from studying. I've got finals coming up. I've been writing an essay all day. It's actually, man, what time is it? It's it's late, and so I decided to do this. I'm gonna do a little bit of a quick little workout to work me up, or to wake me up. Take a shower to wake me up a little bit more, and then hammer out the rest of this essay, hopefully. And you guys will be seeing this probably at, I don't know, midnight Saturday, or you're going to see it as soon as I wake up Saturday, which might be pretty early, 6 o'clock, because I just really got to buckle down. I hope you guys enjoyed this once again. I'm obviously rambling. Question time. What do you guys want to see next? I mean, I just asked that. Drax comment is going to be the only answers. That's cool. I still like your opinions. I'm going to be using some of your stuff in the future. Thank you for your suggestions. I really appreciate that. What's your favorite card, guys? I want to know what that is. Mine's Celtic Guardian because it's just a cool card. Can't be bottomless. It's a vanilla. It just looks funny. It's an Earth. It can be searched out by Rhoda. It's not affected by Glacier, Drago, or Doom, or anything like that. I want to make an OTK somehow out of it. If you guys have a way of doing an OTK with him, send me a link. And I'll do my best to build that. Thanks, guys. I'll see you guys later.